Heyo, and welcome to Road to Hell. I don't know what else to say. Let's get right into it. The road to hell is paved with good intentions, a proverb with many interpretations. I'm not good at wording. Oh, the music is nice. One such interpretation is that sometimes even well-meaning decisions are met with unforeseen consequences. My screen is dirty. God. Road to Hell is an exploration of this game, often to a hopefully humorous and exaggerated extent. Consider this experience a choose-your-own adventure of disastrous proportions. I hope you enjoy the consequences of your actions. I never do. Please pick a scenario to play through. Miss connections, have big ideas, managing expectations, credit, save game. Mr. Supervisor. And this cat will be your new office as acting manager of I Love Pets. I like how I look. Now, while the office isn't on site with the store, you should be expected to make regular visits to check up on the store nonetheless. Thank you. Oh, I am a dude. Oh wow, this is an amazing office. It certainly beats working the store floor, doesn't it? Goodness, yes. Thanks again for considering me for the manager position as well. Well, don't forget that you're just the acting manager currently. Perhaps if you perform really well, we'll consider making you a full-time manager. Oh, of course, I'll try my best. With that said, your first duty will be reviewing job applications and selecting someone to take over your old position as clerk. On your desk, you'll find the applications we've received. Give them a look, have your interviews, then hire for the position. Sounds straightforward enough. Leave it to me. Great. Realize, however, that if you want to impress me, you'll pick only the best candidates. Duly noted. Excellent. In that case, I'll let you get to it. I'll be back in a week to see how things are going. Good luck. I walk on my own. Wow, swag. This new job is going to be so cushy and awesome. Okay, so time to get started. Is this Undertale music? I think so. Did I want to call anyone in for an interview? Call Deneko, Joe Chef, Nihilist, I'm most likely not gonna remember what their descriptions are. Let's start with Callie. Alright, let's get Callie Deneko in here for an interview. That is such a weird last name. Callie, pleased to meet you. Take a seat, please. Oh, she's kind of pretty. Like, hi. Thank you so much for the interview. Oh, dear God. So energetic, not a problem. Did you say meouch? Oh, yeah, goodness, you caught me. Right. Anyway, so you're clearly interested in the clerk position. Have you had previous experience around animals before? Tons! I love cats. They're so perfect. Should I have rolled my arm? And animals besides cats? There are animals besides cats? You gotta be kidding me. You're clearly just pulling my leg. Please just be pulling my leg. Right, so, do you have any questions about the position? Sure do. Great. What would that be? When can I start? I want to pet the kittens right now. Well, we'll see. I still need to review the other applicants as well, but thank you for coming to the interview. No problem. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. No, thank you. Joe Chef. Alright, let's get Joe Chef in here for an interview. Joe, pleased to meet you. Take a seat, please. Oh dear God, he looks like a guy that would say, I am the Lord of Darkness. I zoomed in too far. Thank you for this simply marvelous opportunity to display my numerous talents. Ooh. Not a problem, Joe. I'm glad you can make it on such short notice. Hold on, let me fix my camera. That's not better. Boop. Have you worked in a pet store or other similar capacity before? Oh dear me, I have not. But do not fret, for I am most excellent at any task. Pretty confident, are you? Well, that may prove an asset. Can you tell me about any other work you've done? Yes. Why, yes, I may. You see, I am the hardest artist alive right now. Place me in front of a counter and I can produce magic. Right. So, you've worked as a chef in a previous job? Well, no, not quite. When I attempted to display my limitless prowess in the kitchen, those insufferable peons rejected me from the premises. Tasteless cows they were, incapable of appreciating the art created by my hands of distinction. I know words. Okay. Well, you do realize that this position is not cooking oriented, correct? Are you alright with that? Darling, don't you worry. Like I said earlier, Joe Chef is a master at any task he undertakes. Alright, great. In that case, I will be in touch with you shortly to let you know the status of your application. Lovely, my dear. And lastly, Nihilist. Alright, let's get Nihilist in here for an interview. Nihil, pleased to meet you. Take a seat, please. What is that hair? Hello. Hi. So let's get right down to business. Have you had any previous experience as a store clerk before? Nope. Oh, so this would be a new experience for you? Yeah, probably. Well, okay, that shouldn't be an issue. We wouldn't throw you into the deep end until you learn to swim. God, I have no idea what I'm saying. I don't know how to swim. I don't really see the point. Oh, no, that's not what I meant. It was just a metaphor. I don't see why it was necessary to use a metaphor. Well, let's not get caught up on that. Are you excited at the prospect of working with animals? Excitement is a futile emotion. I'm only here to do what is necessary for my prolonged survival. If that requires me to be a clerk, so be it. That's, quite the outlook. So, you feel that you'd be capable of doing everything necessary to fulfill the position? The question is if it will really matter when life ends anyways. That was the purpose. Oh, sorry. What was the purpose? There most likely was none. It's the fact that he thinks like me. Sorry. Fixed. Well, Look at that. We're out of time. We're always out of time, and yet there's still too much of it. So I'll let you know if you've been accepted for the position then. If you must. Joe Chef? Callie only wants to do with the Neckos. Niall is out of the list. And Joe Chef, I guess? Joe Chef seemed really eager, and he seemed like he had good experience. Alright, who should I hire now? I think you should pick Joe. That was him, right? A week later. Hello, this is Kat from I Love Pets. How may I help you?
Hi, Kat. This is Mr. Supervisor. We need to talk. Now.
What about Mr. Supervisor?
Joe Chef, your new hire. What were you thinking?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Where do I start? Didn't Joe Chef look familiar to you at all when you hired him?
No. I don't think so. Oh, no! That's why he looked like the god of darkness.
The wanted arsonist. The one they've been showing on the news for the past couple weeks. He's wanted for setting fire to a house in a neighborhood in the west side.
I didn't know.
He claimed it was art. He likes setting things on fire because it's beautiful. And that brings me to why I called.
I do think fire is beautiful, though. Fire is very pretty, but at the same time it's very hot and I do not like to touch it. I've never touched it. Oh, dear God. Please don't tell me. Is the store still in one piece?
The building is fine, but that is far more than I can say about the contents of it.
Oh, no! The animals?
Joe claimed he was making a buffet of art. Thanks to a call to the police from a customer, roughly half the animals are unharmed.
No! The animals! Holy crap, I am so sorry!
Unacceptable, Kat. I warned you that you needed to make visits to the store, did I not? Perhaps this could have been avoided.
You did, yes.
As of this moment, you're fired. Pack up your belongings and vacate the premises. Do not use me as a reference. I hope we do not cross paths in the future.
That was terrible. I didn't realize that things would turn out this way. If only you'd known that Joe was cooking up before you hired him. How did you even manage to make a choice like that? Oh, I suppose you didn't really manage that well at all. Perhaps you should give it another go and try hiring someone else. Try again for a better outcome?
Yes, please.
Did I want to call anyone in for an interview? I already called all of them and I'm gonna choose Callie. Callie. A week later. Hello, this is Kat from I Love Pets. How may I help you?
Hi, Kat. This is Mr. Supervisor. How are you?
Oh, hi, Mr. Supervisor. I'm doing well. What do I owe the pleasure of your call?
I will get right to the point, Kat. Your recent hire, Callie Dineko. Have you been keeping an eye on her?
Well, I did help her with her immediate training, but have been really busy in the office this week. Why?
That is indeed unfortunate. You see, I've received a number of concerning calls recently regarding her behavior.
Did she want to keep all the cats? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What were the nature of the calls?
Well, were you aware that Miss Dineko has taken it upon herself to crawl into the cat enclosure?
Excuse me, what?
According to accounts, can't word. she was seen lying with the cats, meowing loudly at customers and asking them to pet her. As well, she has taken to addressing certain customers as filthy dog sympathizers. Did I say that right? Sympathizers. And loudly shouting, "All hail the mighty Meow!" Lastly, and perhaps most disturbingly, she was caught with a live mouse in her mouth, which she proceeded to drop into the cat enclosure. I want to vomit. To which she proudly exclaimed, "Mama Cat is gonna take care of you and feed you, my babies." Holy mother of pearl! All of this, I'm afraid to say, also reflects badly on you and your hiring prowess. Sir, but Please, Cat, save yourself the trouble. I'm afraid I'm going to have to give you a pink slip. Please begin packing your belongings and vacate the office. Thank you for your service to I Love Pets, and I apologize it has had to come to this. I'll be there shortly to see you out. How did this even happen? That was positively clawful. Hopefully Callie didn't cause too much collateral damage. Well, it's as they always say these days, good help is hard to find. You've got at least one more choice to make. That's gotta be a better choice than the ones you've made so far. Try again for a better outcome? Okay, Nihilist. I guess I'm going with you. Seems like a person that doesn't even want to be dedicated to anything. A week later. My voice is tired. Hello, this is Cat from I Love Pets. How may I help you? Hi, Cat. This is Mr. Supervisor. Can I get you to confirm your store's pet inventory for me? What happened? Yeah, certainly, Mr. Supervisor. According to the system, we are... oh, wow! We're almost sold out of all our pets. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Why would that be a bad thing? Could you tell me what your revenues this week looks like? Yeah, sure. For this week, we're looking at revenues of... We're operating at a deficit this week? How is this possible? It's possible because you hired a verifiable nincompoop. Sir? A verifiable nincom what? A nincompoop! A blockhead, a dolt, an imbecile, an absolute dunderhead, someone incapable of using their brains. Please, Mr. Supervisor, calm down. Can you tell me what happened? That idiot, that absolute fool, that witless boob reportedly started giving away everything we own in that store. Pardon? But why would Niall go and do that? Because she's a dunce and a moron. She claimed that pets are just meaningless diversions for a meaningless existence. Oh, so now it was a girl. Huh. Then she started offloading not only the pets, but the basic supplies we had around the store. And for what? Pennies and small change? She's a clod, a lummox. Sir, are you reading from a thesaurus? Yes! Forget about it. It doesn't matter. We're done for. Your store is ruined. We can't afford what it would take to get it back into the black. But why was she selling things for small change anyway? Yes, her genius reasoning. Well, you see, according to our mystery shoppers, the dullard decided that if everything is mostly meaningless anyways, the biggest impact she could hope to make was via quantity of her actions instead of quality.
What? But that's ridiculous.
Isn't it? What would possibly have led you to think she might be a suitable hire?
And the hair makes sense now. I figured she was the type that might not require a lot of motivation.
Yes, well, we saw how that turned out, didn't we? Unfortunately for you, this all just makes this next part easier.
Does this mean I'm no longer a manager?
You're wondering if you're still going to be a manager?
Well, I thought maybe.
And what, pray tell, do you hope to manage? The entire store will be shut down because of your hire's gross incompetence. Actually, you know what? If you can manage it, I know exactly what you can do.
Yes, sir. What would you like me to do?
Get out of that office and out of my sight.
What a bad choice on my part. If only it had been more meaningless. Maybe I'd still have a job. That was certainly demeaning. Less. Okay, that one even made me groan. Apologies. Oh, good golly. Well, this is a real choice situation. You must find yourself in now. And by choice, I mean because you made a set of really bad... Oh, you get it? Oh, well, okay. Why not see if you can redeem yourself? Try again for a better outcome? What outcome is there to make? I've already done all the choices. Unless there's a hidden one. Oh, Osen Saws. That's new. Alright, let's get Osen Saws in here for an interview. Awesome, pleased to meet you. Take a seat, please. Oh! She looks like an anime girl. Hi, Kat. I'd just like to thank you for the chance to speak with you for the pet clerk position. It's my pleasure, Awesome. To give you a heads up, we have had a handful of other applicants interviews today, so you do have some competition. Oh, not a problem. It's all about selecting the best candidate for the job, right? I'll give it my best. What? Oh, great! I'm glad to hear you say that, Awesome. Well, let's get started. Have you worked? Have you worked as a pet clerk or in any similar capacity in the past? That's gonna be a problem. Yes, I have. I actually worked for a short while at Petstravaganza. I know how to say that. Oh? How long was that for? And what responsibilities did you have? It was just for a few months, and I did a little of everything. Worked the register, cleaned up, monitored the customers, you name it. Wow, it's really good to hear. If you don't mind me asking, why did you depart from Petstravaganza? No worries. Truth be told, the owner was doing some shady activities, and he asked me to complicit in it. I wanted no part of it. So I tendered my resignation then and there. Incredible. It's very noble of you. I have to admit, I'm very impressed. It's nothing that anyone else wouldn't do. I just wanted to ensure the best for the business, honestly. So admirable. Well, that's all I have to ask you, Awesome. Thanks for coming for the interview, and I'll get back to you shortly. Thanks again, Kat. I really appreciate it. Hey, bip bop boop bop beep. Alright, who should I hire now? Awesome. A week later. Hello, this is Kat from I Love Pets. How may I help you? What have I done?
What have you done?
Oh boy. May I ask who's speaking?
This is Mr. Supervisor, Cat. We need to talk now about your new hire.
Oh no. Why do you sound like that? Osum was fantastic in the interview. How could anything have possibly gone wrong?
Wrong? Quite the opposite.
Oh.
Osum has been, to put it bluntly, freaking awesome!
Oh?
Customers love her. She passed with flying colors for all of our mystery shoppers. She stopped this ridiculous girl that was addicted to cats from crawling into an enclosure.
That was Callie. That sounds like someone that I interviewed.
And best of all, she left an absolute outstanding impression on the franchise owner. He had come with his daughter, and she served them so well. He also recognized her exploits from Pet Extravaganza, and was so impressed. He just called me up and granted me that raise I'd been waiting on for ages, as well as a sizable bonus.
Wow, that's outstanding. I guess this means that's good news for me too.
Oh,
Mr. Supervisor?
Sorry. I was so ecstatic about everything that I forgot why I called in the first place. Right, so unfortunately, Kat, I've actually got some bad news for you.
Huh?
So the franchise owner was so impressed with Osum, he immediately offered the position I had just promoted you to.
But you explained that you already hired me for it, right?
Yeah, about that. Well, he is the owner, and Osum did secure me my long-awaited raise.
Mr. Supervisor?
Sorry, Kat. Osum will likely be down to take a look at her new office starting next week. I understand that you may be upset, and by all means, I welcome you to talk to me about it, but it'll have to come after my family's summer vacation, which I just booked with my new windfall. But this is so unfair. Sorry, Kat, I have to run. You'll be expected down at the Star tomorrow to resume your old job. Thanks for everything you've done. I really appreciate it.
I can't even... What just happened? Well, that was just perfect, wasn't it? Some people just can't manage to take a break. Well, look at that. You go and do something good for once, and look now. No, fucking... You go and do something good for once, and look how that planned out. Perhaps it's best to move along to another scenario. Sometimes you should just lick your wounds and walk away. Relive a terrible experience. Please pick a scenario to play through. I'm going to save the game actually, because I think that's all I have for today. Saving the game just remembers what choices you have and have not yet picked. If you would like to play from a blank slate, select new game instead. Okay, bam. Please pick a scenario to play through. So that's all the time I have for today.
It's all the time because my voice is tired.
So, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all again. See ya!